In this video, we will continue exploring some features of Zoom. We jump back in here. As you can see, we will look at sharing our screen. When you share your screen, you basically want to share the contents of a screen or what you're looking at with your participants. So you want to make sure that you kind of set your tabs or your videos or whatever else you're going to share with them up so that they're easy to get to. If I were to click on the small arrow here, these are security options. What you want to have happen is for me personally, I limit participant sharing to one participant at a time, or else what can happen is kids can start to share their screen while you're doing your lesson presentation, and that can create issues if you select multiple participants. In the advanced sharing options, you obviously can change who can share. As the host, I have that option that only I can share, and if someone asks, then I can grant them the permission to share their screen. If once it's something that is that can contribute towards a lesson. If I were to go ahead and share my screen, click this button right here, it brings up another window, and you have the options of all the things that are plugged into your computer to share that screen. What you see, like for someone is I have my work email here, have my file awards. You can share a whiteboard where you have the option to freehand draw things so that the kids can see. If you have a phone or iPad that you have a video you want to play, you can plug that in, and then you have the ability to share that. It's important to these buttons down here where it says share computer sound. If you're going to be sharing a video, you want to make sure you select this, and also select optimize screen sharing for the video clip. That way the video will fit the format screen that you have, so that people can see the video properly. I'm not going to share it right now, but once you select these and the window, you go ahead share. If you get into the advanced tab, you can share your PowerPoint. So if I have a PowerPoint presentation, I can share that PowerPoint and then drag my video onto the PowerPoint so that you can also see me and the PowerPoint at the same time. Or if you only want to share a portion of your screen, you can select this. If you only want to share audio, like you have music, you can select this, and then it will, whatever your audio source will be played back to the participants on your meeting. Now, if you have multiple cameras, say you have a camera on you, and then you have a camera on, say, outside, say you're doing bird watching, you can select content from second camera, but you obviously need a little bit more. You have to have a device to be able to receive multiple camera inputs. Once you have that, it will recognize it and allow you to share the camera's video pictures from your second camera. If you want, the other option that we have here is also to share files from, and I showed you a little bit of preview of this. You can share from your Dropbox account, your Microsoft OneDrive, your Google Drive, your Box, or your Microsoft SharePoint. You have to give authorization to log into these, and then it seamlessly links it so that you can then share files as needed. If you want to record the meetings, it is advisable that you need to ask and receive before initiating the record. from the parents, not from the kids, from the parents and your meeting participants. Hey, I'm going to record this so that everybody is aware of it. More than likely, like I said, if you have the image consent form, that usually suffices the ask of the recording. But I think we are still going to be working on one for virtual platform for video recording also. So if you want to record your meetings, once you hit the record button here, it records it. You can record it to the cloud or record locally to your computer. And then, you get a couple of different options with what you want to record. If you want to record audio only, video and audio, or video only. So this is helpful. Like if you're having a meeting, if you don't have someone to take notes, or if you just want playback, or like what we did during the summer when we used this and then we edited the video, put it out there so that folks who missed the award sessions can review the videos and obtain the honors. That's what we did. We did a record locally from here, and then I edited it. If you have people who are hearing impaired or any disability where they cannot understand what you may be saying, this option I have not used, but you have to have someone type the words that you are saying so that it appears on the screen. So this requires a little bit more work. This requires someone on another device listening to you and typing out what you are saying so that it visually comes across the screen as a closed caption. We can explore this together, but I think, like I said, if you have parents or children who are hearing impaired, this is a valuable tool. To create breakout rooms, when you have your classes, what you would need to do this. Now, my version of Zoom, it appears down here on the bottom. And like I said, when I hit the breakout room, it says, hey, how many rooms do you want to create? Do you want to assign it automatically, assign it manually, or let participants choose? More than likely going to assign manually, because if you say you have the Little Lambs, Eager Beavers, Helping Hands, Sunbeam Builders, whatever, you create the rooms and then you hit assign manually. Once you hit create, what happens is the number of rooms will show up here, and you can rename them as I'm doing right now. If I can name that Little Lambs. Little Lambs. And then if I want to add a room, I can add a room, and you add your room and go on. When you hit assign, the participants in your meeting will show up. As I'm the only one, it assigned me to the Little Lambs room. Now, if I were to hit open all rooms at this moment, I would be taken out of the main room that we are in and sent to the Little Lambs room. When you assign people to a room, you give them the options right here. They can easily allow participants to return to the main session, once class is finished. And you can set a time limitation. Say like you want to meet for 20 minutes in groups, you can set that here. Once the 20 minutes is up, right? It gives a timer like, hey, meeting is up. It'll ask the host, do you want to allot more time? You would say, no, I don't want to allot more time once the prompt comes up. And then there's a countdown timer. You also can adjust this. If after you close the breakout room, after 60 seconds, everyone gets kicked out of the breakout rooms back to the main session. So these are just some options that you have available when you create your breakout rooms when you meet as a club. So I'm going to X out of this, because if I hit open all rooms, then I'm going to be taken out of the main room. Like I said, this is very useful. We use this when we were doing our review sessions, and there are ways to make it a lot easier, but that may require a different video in terms of uploading, like I said, some Excel files with the names, and you kind of predetermine everywhere in terms of an email, put them in the rooms, and then when you open the rooms, it makes it seamless. Let's see here, what else we have. Like I said, if you want to go live on YouTube, not recommended, or Facebook, you could do that. And here you have some more reactions. So these are some of the basic functions of Zoom, the Zoom platform. Like I said, if you guys have questions, let us know, and we can do one-on-one sessions, or we can address this as a group next time we meet in October. Hopefully this helps you guys. And then, of course, like I said, if you have questions, let me know, email me, call me, and we will help you guys be able to be prepared for when you have your sessions. Thank you.